Hey. Welcome to Jason is a Social Scientist by Mouth Daily. Pill number 1037. You might be wondering what the show is about. People often wonder what the show is about. The premise is deceptively simple. I take my HIV medication live on the Book of Face each day. I leave it in front of friends, family, and strangers. I do so, hey Joe, hey Roger, I do so in order to embrace stigma, dispel ignorance, and find support. If I'd have people take only one thing away from this show, it would be the knowledge that HIV is preventable. If you're HIV negative, there's a once-a-day pill you can take. They call it PrEP, or pre-exposure prophylaxis. The pill is Truvada. Hey there, Ed Chesel. Thank you for your support. Angel, thank you for support. Hey, Brian. Yeah, I thought I might catch a few earlier people. Renee and Mitch. The pill is Truvada. If you're HIV negative, you take it once a day, and it works like a highly effective chemical condom. It prevents HIV. But if you're already HIV positive like me, hey, Maurice, treatment is prevention. By taking my medication every day. Lori Bonham Seuss, hello. By taking my medication every day and maintaining an undetectable viral load, it makes it so I'm not contagious. U equals U. Undetectable equals untransmissible. You could fuck me bareback all day long and never catch HIV from me. It's a brave new world. The future is now. And it's 1969. Free love. Woo. Might as well share the show here. Dang it to heck. What the heck is that? I don't know. I like Kamala Harris, I think, but I don't know. Warren would be okay too. How is everyone? I think the person who suggested that this crusty skin on my nose was psoriasis. I think they might be onto something. Oh, I hope you have a cold or the flu or something. I'm sorry, Maurice. I hope you get better. You're having a rough time, Ed Chisel? Sorry to hear that. Not alone, man. Hey, Ashley. Stomach upset. I love you too, Ashley. Love you too. Oh. Are you nauseous? That's the worst feeling. Well, it's one of the worst feelings. I take Compazine. I take Compazine or Zofran every day just to prevent it. Well, painting rocks is certainly better than kicking rocks. So, glad you're not kicking rocks. Where are you gonna leave your rocks after you paint them? Or you just keep them? Hey, JD Speed. Howdy. Yippee-ki-yay. Rebecca has an unruly teenager. Oh, can't wait. Got a 9-year-old and an 8-year-old. I can't imagine them being teenagers. Hey, Gabby. And Caitlin. Lots of familiar faces. And then what? I had group today. It is right around 11 p.m. I think. And like I said, I had group today. It's all weepy. You're on the East Coast, Caitlin. Lori says her son just turned 13. Time needs to slow down. Mom isn't ready for. I can't. It's crazy. I've been in this like partial hospitalization, Maurice. It's like group therapy, like 6 hours a day. I was all weepy. I don't know. I don't know. I just keep showing up. Whatever you want to talk about, group, like, well, in the morning you go in and you check in and you can kind of say how your previous, like, how it was since you went home last and how your night went, and because you go home to sleep, and then and so that's like the first hour in the morning, and then our first half an hour, and then we have like experiential therapy, which is like yoga or art therapy or something like that. We do that for an hour, and then we go to process group, which is like an hour and a half, and that's where you can like that's where I was all weepy today. I was just talking about I've got a herpes lesion on my ass right now, and that was upsetting me. Because I got it right after I was diagnosed with HIV from this guy that I was living with, and I don't know, he was just like sexually abusive and rapey, and I don't know, I just, so that just, like, every time I get a herpes lesion, it always brings up fun memories. I don't know. I just like, I try not to internalize the stigma of sexually transmitted diseases. And talking about it, I guess, helps a little bit. I don't know if it does or not. But, Veg on the Reg, Bavava, and Carly, hello. I say hi to Pete and repeat. And because like there's diseases that are analogous to sexually transmitted diseases that people have no problems with, right? Like chickenpox and the herpes virus, just like flus and colds, like, I don't know. Anyway, but like, I don't know, but if you catch it with your genitals, it's like some horrible thing that you should, I don't know, tuck your tail between your legs and go home. Nice to see you, Carly. Nice to see you. But then again, it's hard not to internalize the stigma and feel like gross or untouchable or whatever, like, I don't know. Anyway. I don't know. Anyway, so that's... I don't know, Rebecca. I feel like you only can get embarrassed so much, so... I reached my maximum embarrassment a long time ago. I'm all filled up. Alright, Christopher Johnson. Hello. The ceiling. Also the Star Trek banner that you can see on the show. I don't know, it's hard to see from this angle. Oh, shucks, Carly. I bet you say that to all the social scientists. Hi, Sapphire. I know most people don't even know they have it. Lucky me, when I got it, I had it felt like I had the chicken pox, because I remember I had the chicken pox when I was 11, and I had like this horrible headache, like pounding headache and a fever, and just like felt listless all over, like I couldn't move, and except my ass was on fire too, and you couldn't see anything at first. It just was on fire, and but it looked normal. And I probably had, and that was like 3 years ago, I probably had like 5 outbreaks since then, and nothing like the first one. Like now, every time I've had it, I probably wouldn't have even known it was herpes, or like thought anything. I thought I would have thought I like wiped too hard or something. I don't know. Because it was more like just a tiny itch. But anyway, yeah, probably 5 or 6 times. You know, it's not like, whatever. It is what it is. No, I don't know. Hey, Larry, am I looking happier? I said this at the beginning. Don't ever trust somebody that looks happy, or never assume someone's happy. It's just like an open wound. I don't know. I don't like. Does it? There might be blisters beforehand. I'm not. I just woke up not that long ago, Caitlin. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. Hey, Nick. The ceiling again, and the Star Trek banner. Oh no, we're taking a break of communion. I'm supposed to stay away from it for a group during this hospitalization. Thank you, Sapphire. Oh, thank you for asking, Nick. I had group therapy today. That's all right. I have it every day, Monday through Friday. No, they don't, Mama G. What are you, a lawyer? All right, that sounds awesome, Carly. You can have a hit for me though if you like. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Hey, Cindy. Let's see. I don't know. I haven't been that great, to be honest. There's no medical marijuana in Wisconsin. What's not for some people? I forget now. Let me pull this up so I can keep better track of the comments. What's not for some people? I forget. What didn't I like about what? Group therapy? Oh, it's alright. Revolve is gonna take a hit for both of us. Wish I could balance this right here. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Watching the donut, not the hole. I'm a snob now, Nick. I only do dabs now. It's tomorrow Friday night? No, Friday night. Friday night. Friday and Saturday night, probably. Oh my goodness. I just don't know what to do. I guess there's nothing to do. Thank you, Cindy. I don't know what to say even. I guess, Carly, I guess. I don't know, maybe I should set up a family meeting. Bring my wife in. I don't know what the fucking point is, though. I'm sure I'd let you down, Mama G. All right. I haven't worn my wings for a while. Oh, that sucks, Babalba. I don't know if I'd get as much joy out of eating it. I bet you Southern California peeps have some awesome wax. I have to come visit you guys. I'm not a salesman. I don't know if you noticed. Hey, Cindy Shaw. When you're ready, come. That's what she said. Oh, that's what he said. That's what they all say. You're too kind. You're too kind, Carly. I wouldn't want you to get in any trouble. Oh. Oh, you're sweet, Carly. Jacqueline, it's going okay. I don't know what I expect to get out of just going there and crying. The second time in a row, I just saw all weepy. Thanks for sharing the show, Christina. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, Cindy. I bet Carly's a good time anytime. Oh, I'm always weepy. Yeah, I guess crying's okay. Was sweet and gritty. Those are good things. Alright, Matthew's getting weird now. Now? What do you mean hung from a tree? I sat over there in the kitchen. Right there. This print wasn't hanging there, but the camera would face this way. Did I cry a lot in the beginning? I don't remember crying a lot in the beginning, but maybe. Yeah, I spent a lot of time napping. Probably a good 100 pills. I don't know, maybe that's an exaggeration, but there was like, I forget when it was. It was like one time, it was like in the pill 500s or something like that. I tripped and I'd been napping every day on the floor for like at least a month or something. And then after I tripped, I was like this, had this afterglow of, it was lasted like at least a month or two. Well, there's the first three, and then there's 30 missing pills. Hey, Becky. And then after that, I didn't watch the 32. I don't remember crying a lot. Hey, Brooklyn. I remember crying more on top of the cupboards. Nope, JD is. I figured it was a riddle of some kind, Matthew. You watch the 100s and 200s? Maybe during the Whippets? I cried during the Whippet times, I think. Yeah, I can remember crying, sort of. Oh. Man, I was like, if I went back, I would cringe. There's a lot of cringe-worthy moments. The hanging from a tree and skin crackling. I think those people. But I felt like it was building to something. I don't think it was. I don't like. It looked a lot scarier than it was. Hey, Ciante. I can't think of the word. The texture of a date, I can't think of it. It is a really amazing group of people. I'm lucky, Jacqueline. It's like a little family. There's always some people here ready to hang out with me. It really means a lot to me. And you all help me keep going. I don't know, I think sometimes I feel like the amount of time I put into the show, like I talk about it in group, like is this avoidance? Is it like unhealthy? Because like, and the therapists have a hard time calling it unhealthy because it helps both me and it helps other people. You know, it's just like, it's the only thing I can do though, like, I feel like I just like, it's the only thing that keeps me going, and I just can't, I don't know, I just can't function. I don't know. I think entendre starts with an E, I think. Yeah, that's how the show's supposed to work, Carly. Like, you can stop in every day, you can stop in once a month, you can stop in once a year. And you'll always be welcome. I've been down. I don't know. I just stay down. I just feel like a burden to my family. Like I used to take care of myself, and I don't know, I'm just really, I don't even know what to say. Is it woody? Is that the texture of a date? I don't know. Mushy is not the right word. There's a word I'm looking for. Hey, Cherry Berry. Obsesses on being a burden. Hey, Carla. Thank you, Brooklyn. I'm glad you're still pushing through too. Not leathery. Try to focus on the positives, like HIV. The texture of a date, soft and moist. Tight, I don't know. All right. Okay. HIV feels like a death sentence? No. Feels more like, what does it feel like? I don't know. More like, it feels like more like a life sentence rather than a death sentence. It feels like a life sentence. What are you joking about, Michael? I didn't see your first comment. Dr. Joe Dispenza. Who's that? Oh, I thought it said medication, through meditation. I don't know, did some breathing exercises today, progressive relaxation, and I don't know, Becky, I've been having a lot of those days lately. I don't know, all this hospitalization, all this group therapy, I just can't, I don't know, it's a lot of feelings. Brooklyn, do you have HIV too? I don't think if I knew that, I think I forgot. You don't have to answer either. Yeah, cause that's cool, Jacqueline. Yeah, because it doesn't feel like a death sentence, because I never, when I knew even before I was diagnosed that medication was effective in the sense that you didn't die. And beyond that, I didn't really know much. Being trans is a life sentence, got you. I'm sorry it feels like that to be yourself. It's getting long for sure. It's got a lot of split ends, but thank you, Cherryberry. That's cool that your friend Jacqueline, though, does that. Spreading the message. Did you tell him about my show? Kyla says I have cancer. I feel like that some days, but then I remember I'm living with cancer, not dying. And I think that's like, like cancer is such a scary word, and it is scary, but I don't know exactly statistics, but just a commercial the other day for a children's network or something. They said like 4 to 5 kids. I don't know if they mean at that hospital or in general, survive cancer. And, like the majority of people survive cancer. And it isn't a death sentence. You are living with it. I think that that's the phrasing that's preferred for HIV too. Instead of people that are HIV positive, people living with HIV is the I've been through addiction myself. And I went through that more when my mom died. Is it past your nipples? That's where my hair is just past my nipples. To show us. I'm just kidding, that's terrible. No, I'm not. I don't read. That's awesome, Carla. That's awesome. Way to go for beating that. Thank you for joining us here. Jim Peterson. Hello, sir. I haven't been reading to you guys though either. I want to find a good book of short stories. I like short stories to read to you guys because I don't know, it's too hard for people to follow a chapter a day. I doubt any cock weighs more than a pound. Or maybe a chicken. A cock probably weighs. I'm gonna go with the big black cock. So probably if it goes to your nipples, it's probably an extra couple inches as opposed to my hair. Let's see here. Where are my nipples? Oh, whatever. A pound is a pound, but a big black cock could weigh more than a pound. I wouldn't mind getting pounded by a big black cock. Speaking of pounding big black cocks. Dang it to heck. I don't even know. You guys have to be tired of listening to me bellyache by now. No, I know that riddle too. Whatever you say, Matthew. I'm still gonna say the big black cock. Oh. Thank you, Carly. Yeah, so oh, shucks, shucks, Carly. I'm trying to make me blush. Much love to you, Jade. Much love to you. Oh, I haven't been with a guy for a long time. A couple of years at least. Hey, April Rose here. Oh, it's woo. One more time, I guess. Francisco, hello. Did I say hi to April? April Rosier. Thank you for your support. Ah. I don't have anything good to say. I don't have anything good to say at all. Just all I've got to say is, all I got to do is piss and moan, piss and moan. Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry, Steve. That's really painful. I'm not good at faking it. I don't know. And things been rocky for a while. And it's really just kind of come out of nowhere. What did I eat today? I had a piece of leftover pizza and some ice cream. Strawberries on top. I was waiting for somebody to come in here and be sassy. I haven't had trolls in here for a while. Thanks, Brooklyn. Good evening, Jessica. I'm here. How are you? You can't just tell someone not to be depressed. Or you can tell them, but it's... I don't know what does the forehead mean? I thought you were saying fuckhead. Anyway. Depression doesn't need a reason. Yeah, I mean, I've been through a lot of trauma and stuff. Rawr. Carly's a dinosaur. Sometimes it's comfortable to be depressed, or it's like, I don't know, I don't want it. Sometimes I don't want to get better because like better is just like some place to fall from. It's easier just to stay flat on the ground. I don't know. I'm on medicine now. It's still not working. I don't know. We'll try to get a look inside there. Carly, open up. All right, Kyle. That's it. As if someone wants to be depressed. I worry about the future though, Kyle. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can hold my life together. It is okay not to be okay. I don't know. I just don't know. Well, I do think mental illness is universal, Brooklyn. I define mental illness really loosely, just as the inability to cope. And eventually we all reach a set of circumstances, because life is just fucked up. We all reach a set of circumstances that we can't cope with on our own, or we really struggle to cope with. And that can be arise from, as you said, Carly, chemical imbalances, or rise from organic brain problems, or it can be as a result of trauma, or poverty, or chronic illness. And it's usually not good, I think, I've found with depression. although it can be a source of creativity, I guess. I think this show is an outlet for my pain, and I think it's also a source of creativity. Materialism isn't equal happiness, that's for sure. It might be lacking in all the different aspects of life. I don't know exactly how to take that. Just saying. That seems like hardly appropriate language. Let's see. I figure you didn't mean it badly. I don't know, Angel. Right? No, I hear you. I hear you, Melissa. I hear you now. I didn't know what you meant even at first. I'm hearing you loud and clear now. Well, I think so, at least. You're saying my marriage sucks and I have to do something about it. Is what I'm hearing. Can we talk about your sister's shower, though? Yeah, it's pretty damn amazing, right? That's up there on Fridays and Saturdays. I knew you weren't saying that explicitly, but yeah, I think it's fair to say that. I don't know. Well, hopefully something happens. That could be good, Carly. I think my dog wants to be let out here. Hang on. You guys want to share a fun dip? Like a car wash, we can do it George Jetson style. You don't even have to get out of bed. It just like the bed pops up and puts you on a conveyor belt. Oh, my stick is broken. Dang it to heck. I've been eating green ones. Walking Dead or Supernatural. Coffee. Cigarette. Those are all good coping mechanisms. The stick is not the best part. TWD. Oh, the stick sucks though. See if the other end of the stick is longer. You got a bug? Come on, Bo, I'll let you lick my stick. Come up here. Dang it, the heck. No, it doesn't taste as good then. All right. I throw away the stick. I just lick it until I get the stuff. I just lick it until this tasty stuff is all gone, and then I throw it away. Look for a new one. That's what she said. That's what he said. That's what they all say. Carly. Wait, I want your stick. Yeah. A regular popsicle stick? What kind of pole? Thank you, Bo. Hey, E. Danielle Carrillo. Nah, Pop Rocks are okay. They're okay. They sizzle. Have any questions? Miserable, Bo, miserable. No, Carly, don't say it. Don't say it. Stop, just stop. Unless you feel you must. Then by all means, please continue. No. You just think that because I have a nice personality, because you know me. You have to get to know me before you... I don't know. think I don't know, maybe I'm cuter on the inside. Maybe not though, I don't know. No, my toenails are terrible. Thank you. Is it Rochelle? Thank you. Oh, Tiffany. Oh, shucks. Oh, thank you, Carly. Personality and hair and smile. Man, I wish my wife felt that way. Dang it to heck. All right, Bo, I'll keep my socks on for you. I'm gonna let you do my fingernails, but my big toenails are terrible. Oh, thank you, Carly. Kia ora, Clint. Kia ora. She might be, Mama G. She hates it, that's for sure. That's all I know. She hates my hair. Full service veg on the reg. Full service, eh? Oh, I'm lucky, Bo. I'm lucky. Maybe I'll think about it. Yes, she really does. Dustin, hey, how are you? Well, she did shave her hair once. I wasn't a big fan of it, but I didn't harass her to grow it either. Like, really is embarrassed to take me to to whatever, I can't think of it, parent-teacher conferences and stuff. And she always wants me to put my hair up, and she's always this subtle, I can tell she hates it, and she always asks me cut it, even though I tell her to stop asking me. What can I do to get you to stop asking me? And apparently there's nothing, because she keeps asking. I don't know. The same thing before the beard. Is it really, Dustin? I bet it's gorgeous on you. I don't know. If it's not the hair, it's the show, it's the set. She hates, I don't know, she hates everything about me. Beards and hair are a thing, right? I don't know if long hair is a thing, but... No, I won't cut it until I'm ready to. It's super red and curly. I bet you it's gorgeous. Wow. That's fun. That might do it, Brooklyn. Maybe she'd like boobs on me, I don't know. I'm not gonna cut my hair to piss somebody off. I'm not gonna grow boobs to piss somebody off either. Oh my goodness. Bunch of horse shit. I don't know. Long hair, it's like it does start to like act as a nuisance. I'm always like laying on it now, or like to take off my t-shirt. It's like I have to pull a few times because my hair gets caught in it. It really I don't know. I try not to let it bother me, but it's clear she's embarrassed, you know, and it's like, whatever. Try not let it undercut my own self-confidence, but oh, it's really fucking annoying. Yeah, my beard's coming back. I don't know. I don't know if that's the answer. I think it's menopause. There's always something with her. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I'm probably hard to live with too. I'm sure I'm hard to live with. And there has been a lot of pressure on her since I have been working. Anyway. But you know, really, like, I mean, I'm responsible for my own actions and whatnot. But really, like, I don't know, like putting up with her abuse and, I don't know, like, part of what made it difficult for me to work. Like, she, like, really, I don't know, she really broke me. My own actions contributed to that, and she didn't kill my parents, and I don't know, but I don't know, there's a lot of things. It's not all, I can't put it all on her. I don't know. She didn't handle it well when our relationship was open. There was a lot of jealousy and stuff, and yeah, it got physical. after I was diagnosed with HIV, she punched me in the nose on top of Pikes Peak. You know, I've been applying for this disability for. I'm gonna wait and see how that goes out. I don't know. I don't want to start working just long enough to like ruin my disability chances and fall flat on my face again. Like I really am. I really have struggled to work, and I think I deserve that disability, and I'm gonna wait to see how that goes, and then I don't know if that doesn't go through. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Physical abuse can destroy you mentally too, but I'm definitely not the same. My son remembers when my wife clawed me. He brought that up. I was in the car with them a couple weeks ago, and Alex was saying, "I'd love you no matter what you did, Daddy." And he's like, "Except if you killed Mommy." And I said, "Well, I never hurt Mommy." And he's like, "Well, Mommy hurt you." And Jack didn't remember it. I don't think he saw it. And Alex told him what he remembered, and they were both just like, "I love you, Daddy." Which is, I don't know. No, they love their mom, and the physical abuse isn't. That's years ago now. Literally years ago. So now it's just little shit like the hair and telling me I'm narcissistic and worthless and bullshit. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Bo. Thank you, Carly. You know, I've said horrible stuff to her too. Like, abuse is never a one-way street. A person when they're, like human or they're like an animal. If it attacked, you strike back. I don't know what to do, Nina. There's no easy answers. I don't know. I don't know. I have a counselor. I don't know. Probably good if we could find a counselor together. I have a good counselor. Oh, from like, our relationship was open around 2013, and then I was actively open until the end of 2016, probably. So like 3 years. We were separated for a year though. And then it never officially closed. I just stopped seeking other partners, and I got tired of, after I was diagnosed, I had to prove to myself that I could still find partners that were, and I slept with people that were HIV negative. I slept with people that were HIV positive. And, and after, but after that, like, even though I still could, it's still like there was still rejection and shit, so I didn't even want to deal with it anymore. Plus, I just felt like I got everything I don't know, everything I wanted to get out of it, right? It was my decision for it to be open. We got married in 2007, and our sex. I was pretty happy with our sex life and I had been a serial monogamist my whole life. I didn't have any intention on having an open marriage. And then after our second son was born, I think Laura struggled with some postpartum depression, and I don't know, we didn't have sex for like a year, and alcoholism became a real problem for her. She was drinking like a liter of vodka a day by the end of that year, and it was just starting to become really cruel, and yeah, I guess that's when like she first started being abusive, I guess. And then and like I said, we hadn't had sex for a year, and I still probably would have been okay with just masturbating and whatever. But then and she knew I was bisexual before I'd come out to her, before we were even a couple. And so this shouldn't have been a surprise to her, but I was masturbating to gay porn. I wasn't hiding it either. Like, I was just in the living room here, and she came out, and I don't know, I guess she felt threatened by it or something, even though she knew what she signed up for. And she was giving me a hard time about masturbating to gay porn, and to me that was like the final straw. I was like, you won't have sex with me, and now I can't even have this part of my life without, I was like, fuck it. I said that, I told her that, I wanted to start exploring this other side of my sexuality, and I told her she didn't have to. agree to it. I told her I didn't know what I would do if she didn't agree to it. I don't know why it would be echoing. That's the echo chamber, I guess. Francisco. Sometimes something that helps ease the pain is trying to see the situation in an objective way, trying to understand it fully. We sometimes hurt and get hurt and start to develop empathy, above else comprehension. You can do it, Jason. We believe in you. Thanks, Francisco. Yeah, she hates the hair. People always have a choice, Bo. Hey, Audra. Oh, that's funny, Joe. Oh. Welcome, Amy Wilcox. I remember your last name. I like Wilcox better. Oh, thank you, Bo. Audra, thank you for your support. Did you get your notification thing figured out? I'm glad, Audra, I'm glad. This is a boring show today, I'm sorry. Just don't have anything to say, I guess. That's how I was in group today. It's like I don't have anything to say. Long, awkward silences when it was my time to talk. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Bo. We sleep in the same bed. And not always at the same time. Like if we were both sleeping during the day, one of us will sleep in the kid's bed and one of us will sleep in the big bed. But that's just for so we don't bother each other when we're trying to sleep. But the boys have a king size bed that usually one of us we used to sleep all four of us in there, but the boys are getting too big for that. And so now one of us will usually put them to bed until they fall asleep, and if we fall asleep in there, we'll stay in the bed with them. Otherwise, they kick and toss and turn. So then, whoever will get up and sleep, and then we have another king size bed in our room. We'll just share that. I love you too, Jackie.
Bill 1037.
All those. You got bed bugs from a coworker sitting on your chair. Is that what you said? How do you know it was him? And can you sue him for the cost of getting rid of them? I didn't know if she kicked you out of the bed yet. Seems like she's bothered by something. Nope. Why should I be the one kicked out of the bed? Like I said before, there was a time where we didn't have sex for a year. Now at least I get a blowjob when I ask for one, like once a week usually. I think if I pushed it to twice a week, she'd start complaining, but I usually do once a week, probably once every other week. It's really probably her preference. It's growing back. John Joseph Brandt. But I wish it didn't seem like such a job to her. I wish she actually, I don't know, whatever. If wishes were fishes, then the seas would be full. Thank you for... She's saying it's been hurting lately. I don't know. She's got some. I don't know. She has like some problems when she pees too. It burns when she pees. She keeps saying she's gonna go get it checked out. We did have sex the other day, a couple weeks ago. After I shaved the beard, she really liked that. She sat on my face and then we had sex. When she'll let me, Richard. She came on my face. She doesn't usually want to. I think she thinks it has something to do with when, after, like, when she gave birth the first time, like, it was really traumatic. Jack came really fast. You're welcome, Carly. Yeah, I think she is in menopause, Mama G. I think she is. Early menopause. I don't know if it like most of the time she just has urgency when she pees. But especially after we have sex, it burns, and then sometimes even when we don't. It was okay, John. I was weepy again. Cried again today. It's alright. Metapode.
Bill 1037. 1037.
Yeah, she should. Reminds me of like Octopode. It's like multiple menopauses. An 8-legged menopause creature. I don't know. You call it a menopode? Gotta catch 'em all.
Till 1037. Till 1037.
Pokemon. What are those t-shirts? Big Johnson. I remember somebody I knew had a Big Johnson's Casino t-shirt. Liquor in the front, poker in the rear. You waiting for Antonio to get off work? Weren't you having a problem the other day? Anyway, I hope things are well between you and Antonio. Who's even named Jason too?
Till 1037.
Oh, Jason Segal? Oh, no. No, like the... No, I don't want that. I'm sorry, Kelsey. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff, Mama G. Oh, that sounds really uncomfortable. Oh. Men can come with their own problems too.
Till 1037.
Yeah, I think it's probably harder to be a woman though. What time is it? I'm gonna get to bed pretty soon. Right? See, I wasn't touching that comment with the 10-foot pole. See, Bo, I was innocent. I didn't have anything to do with that comment. Want me to dance? Not tonight. Come back on Friday, I'll dance for you.
Till 1037.
Where'd I put those pills at? Dang it, the heck. does my ass hurt so much? What are you laughing at, Cher? Welcome. Time for a spanking for you. She doesn't like a thanking, but she wants a spanking. Normally I thank the supporters, but Cher gets a spanking rather than a thanking. I'm still Jason, Bo. I'm still Jason. Sorry, Carly. You have to watch the rerun. Let's see. So, any last questions or any last answers? Friday we'll be back on top of the cupboards. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe McNamee. All right. I'll probably do the bridge premise. Unless you really want to hear the whole thing. I can do the whole thing. All right. So you might be wondering what this show is about. People often wonder what the show is about. The premise is deceptively simple. I take my HIV medication live on the Book of Face each day in front of friends, family, and strangers. I do so in order to embrace stigma, dispel ignorance, and find support. If I'd have people... find support. Yeah, I'm just going to do the short and brief. If I'd have people take only one thing away from this show... Sorry, Carly. Got your hopes got your hopes up, and then I love you 2 rows. If I'd have people take only one thing away from this show, it would be the knowledge that HIV is preventable. If you're HIV negative, there's a once-a-day pill you can take. They call it PrEP, or pre-exposure prophylaxis. The pill is Truvada, and if you're HIV negative, you take it once a day, and it works like a highly effective chemical condom. It prevents HIV. But if you're already HIV positive like me, treatment is prevention. By taking my medication every day and maintaining an undetectable viral load, it makes it so I'm not contagious. U equals U. Undetectable equals untransmissible. You could fuck me bareback all day long, and all night long too, because I'm a stallion, and never catch HIV from me. It's a brave new world. The future is now, and it's 1969. Free love. Woo! Oh, it sounds like too much fun, Carly. Dang it. Oh, make me blush. Alright, pill number 1037. Down the hatch. We are Alright, I love you all. What's that? It's like a plane. That's weird, a plane flying so low this hour. Anyway, I love you, Carly. I love you, Bo. I love you, John Joseph Brandt. Oh, that sounds like a good time. John Joseph Brandt let a walrus violate him. Good night, Rose. Good night, Cher. Good night, everyone.